Welcome to Spider Project tutorial. So if you're interested in Spider Project as a software, you can download it, say by going to our website and following the link to the Spider demo, and it will take you to the site of Spider Project team. This is where you can fill in the quick form, introduce yourself, and download a free demo version of Spider Project. So we just assume that you already have downloaded Spider Project on your PC, and by just double-clicking on the spider icon, you go on the software. And now to create a new project, let's go to the main menu, File, click Create New Project, and then you see Project Properties window appears here. So in the name field, let's just call our project 1 kilometer of road construction. Give it a short code, 1 km. It will be version 1 of our project. The storage place, my projects folder. For the date, we can select our project commencement date, and I'm just gonna leave it as a current date. And for the target finish date, you can also select your estimated target completion date or desired target completion date. And this will give you an opportunity to schedule backwards from this date. But for now, it doesn't really matter what is the setting for the target finish date. Let's pick a date. In the notes field, you can add some notes about your project. All the parameters here, properties below, they're not really that important at this stage, but as a quick overview, we can establish the baseline version for our project here, and we can set up some columns formatting, for example, for date time format. There are a few options here. We'll just leave the date only for now, but you can also go and pick date and time to minutes or date and time to seconds. Decimal digits for any data fields. You can go quite precise with that, but let's just leave it as 0. Recalculate diagrams automatically. Leave the box ticked by default. Activity is critical if its float is not greater than, and at the moment we've got it blank by default, which means that there's no real reserve time, and every activity with no reserve time goes on the in the float goes on the critical path. So we'll just leave all the settings as they are for now. Let's click OK. And now we're in our new project. So at this stage, we assume that you have your work breakdown structure defined and agreed on, documented, and now it's just a matter of reflecting all of the key phases for your project in this view. In Spider Project, you can navigate by menus or hotkeys. For now, we'll just apply the menu approach, submenus. And when you feel a bit more comfortable with Spider Project software, then you can start using some hotkeys for that. So let's create a new phase in our new project. To do that, go to the column on the left, go right-click, and now refer to these 2 items here. You can either create a new phase on the same level or 1 level lower. So we'll just create a new phase 1 level lower. We can create another one, new phase. say, same level. So these two phases are at the same level. Or we can create a subphase at the level lower. So, and you can see now we've got a hierarchy of our phases. We can create a new phase one level lower, and we can just keep drilling down to, to the defined structure of our work breakdown. Activities, to be able to add new activities, same way, just go right click on the phase and go new activity. You can add another one, and we can add another one. So that's how you just enter all of that information into this view. This view is the activity Gantt view. You obviously already noticed that. But also, if you switch between the views, and you can use the icons on the left here. You can select Work Breakdown Structure WBS Chart view. And if you switch now to this view, you can see that all of the phases that we have just entered in our new project are also visible in the WBS graph, which is a really good visual representation of your WBS. You can continue working in this view, and you can add a new phase and add a new phase at the same level, and then just continue developing work, your work breakdown structure in this view. Or you can switch to the Gantt chart, and you can see it's all the same information reflected here. You can also access these views via the main menu. Go to main menu, view, and diagrams, and that's how you switch between different views in Spider project software. Go to Work Breakdown Structure, WBS chart, or go main menu, view, diagrams, activity Gantt. So it's quite easy to follow these steps here. Thank you very much for watching us today. Hopefully this video was useful and helpful. If you have any more questions, please feel free to contact us, and hopefully we'll see you soon again. Bye-bye.